relative, healthy and alive. So take that for what it's worth. Tough way to go out yesterday. Obviously, not the way you want to end your season in that fashion of how we lost Game 4 or getting swept at all. So all those things are hard to stomach. It's going to be a long summer, dealing with those things. But today's a new day and just got to, move forward.
But after playing at the number one seed, does it feel like a wasted opportunity not to further?
Yeah, I don't, and that's not just because we were the number one seed. It's just, not having advance and getting knocked out in the second round 2 years in a row. I just felt like we could have done more. Felt like we had, more to give. I think everybody had our sights set on playing, for a while, playing for another month. And just to get knocked out early, it always hurts and it sucks. So, like I said last night, the postseason for sure was a failure. We came up short, and obviously there's nothing I can do about it today. But looking back and reflecting, there's a lot of opportunities that we missed. We had chances to do it, and we just didn't.
How much did your shoulder impact your shot in this series?
It affected it. I can kind of be honest about it now. I've been lying to myself for the last 2-3 weeks just because I had plans on playing until June. So whatever. It didn't affect it any more than it did when I shot 4 for 7 in Game 2 or wherever it was. I shot the ball well, and then it was hurting then. It was hurting last night. It was hurting in Game 6 in Washington. And it was something that I just got accustomed to. And it was pain, but it wasn't enough to keep me from playing. And it was just something that I was able to fight through and just try to go out there and battle. And obviously, I wish I would have been full strength for this team and for this organization. But that's kind of the cards I was dealt, and I just try to make the most of what I could do.
Where does that take you now with your more rehabbing?
Yeah, I'm going to do a lot of rehabbing this summer just to get it back on track. It's going to take some time to even learn, refine my shooting motions again. I just started getting back to a comfortable shooting form and trying to get back to where I was before I got hurt 2 weeks ago. Probably go see the specialist this weekend just to get it cleared up and make sure there's nothing else that happened in the last 2 weeks. Just for clarity, I think that's a smart thing to do, especially going into summer. So I'll go to New York this weekend and meet with the doctors. But no, nothing major. I don't expect anything to be there, but something I need to do.
Obviously, it's a huge summer for you. How do you approach becoming a free agent?
Yeah, it's new for me. Obviously, it's only my second year in the league, so it's my first time being a true free agent. And I'm still restricted, so there's limits that come with that, and there's different things. But I'm going to approach it the same way I approach everything else. Control what I can control. I've put together a body of work, that speaks for itself, and I've done the right things and try to handle everything the right way, and you just hope that the rest takes care of itself.
What matters to you, Fred, in terms of opportunity, starting a job, winning program? What do you kind of want?
Yeah, winning comes first. Winning comes first. It's like I said, I'm restricted, so it's not like I have the ultimate green light to just go choose a place I want to go. There's going to be, some restriction in that area. I love it here. This is the place that gave me a chance, gave me an opportunity, whether it's organization, coaching staff. So I'm a loyal guy. Always have been, and hopefully things work out, but I understand there's a business at the end of the day.
Brent, the young guys were kind of such a huge factor for this team. How would you assess how the group performed in the postseason, and what did you think was different?
Yeah, below our standard, below what we did all year, without a doubt. We didn't have the same type of impact on the game that we did in the regular season. And, there's unlimited reasons why. Some guys just didn't play well. Obviously, I was hurt for most of the Washington series. Some of our guys struggled. I struggled a little bit shooting the ball. We're playing against the starters, I think that's the ultimate sign of respect is we didn't really get bench versus bench minutes, in the playoffs. And you guys know most teams shorten their rotations come playoff time. And I think Case kind of held on to the last minute there, before he started, shortening our minutes. He gave us a chance. So that plays a role too. I mean, I felt like every time the bench was in, LeBron was in, and I don't know if that's just him playing 45 minutes or is that a strategy from them to try to, hold serve against our bench. So I don't know. Yeah. So that plays a difference, right? I mean, I feel pretty confident that we pretty much shredded almost every bench in the NBA throughout the regular season, and we just didn't get it done in the playoffs. So kind of true to our team in terms of underperforming, when it mattered the most. And we did our job. I'm not going to sit up here and kill us, but we did our job. But to our standard, we weren't that special, that same special group that we were during the regular season. Yeah, for sure. I think that we have the chance to still be that special group. There was opportunity there, we just didn't seize it, and whether it was the moment, whether it was being on the road or, officiating or whatever the reason, we just never really found that groove and that rhythm. And it's a tough thing to do. That's why the playoffs are the playoffs, and it's that much more on the line. So most of the guys on the bench are young and hungry, and I know that these playoffs will be in our back of our minds all summer.